Evening, my lovelies. Welcome along. And that's not Zed behind me, don't worry. Evening, welcome along. Friday Night Live, the pre-Christmas show. Get yourselves ready. Make sure you've got your beers in hand, glass of wine. We've got the green screen up at the moment. It may come back down in a second. We are live on a Friday night. So welcome along. We've got Jamie's biking adventures in the room. Blake's is working on his next video, so he can't make it. And Andy GSA Tractor is here. The link is up in the side chat there for the StreamYard. So if you do want to come and jump in on the StreamYard, very welcome to do so. But away we go. Lots and lots happening this week. Now, I am not riding this Sunday. It is the last weekend before Christmas. So the missus is dragging me off shopping. So I will not be going out. And it's date night tomorrow. So finish the garage at 6 o'clock tomorrow. I'm taking the missus out for a meal. We're going out on date night. Pinky's just setting up. He's just, give me two. I'm just setting up. So, yeah, when you're ready, buddy. Now, a couple of things that I am going to promote on the channel. Of course, because the setting, I was on Peaky's show the other day. So let me just put my volume back up. That should be a little bit better. Just let me know if that's any better for you. Because obviously I dropped my volume down because I was on Peaky's show on Wednesday night. Now, great channel. If you didn't see Peaky's Bikers stream the midweek mumble on Wednesday, they had Dibber on the Wind in. Really, really good guy. And it's a good channel to go and watch. So Dibber in the Wind, we'll put a link up to his channel once I start putting links up for everybody. If you haven't seen the 10 Days of Motor Vloggers, 120 Motor Vloggers are on that. The final one goes up tomorrow. And then we have got the big quiz coming. That is coming up Sunday morning. Keep an eye out for the big quiz. On screen, you will have 20 lyrics that pop up on the screen. You have to guess from the lyrics who it is. And I will give you a clue to the first one. He's coming up in a minute. But it's all the outros, what bikers say when they finish their streams or finish their videos. It's the same old sayings. And you can, if you guess all 20, it is email only. So you have to email your answers in. There'll be a link on the video. Drop me an email. The first person to get 20 correct, we will put up the answers to the quiz along with their answers. So everybody knows it. It's all legit. And the first person to get all 20 correct will get themselves a load of gear. I've been stacking up bits and pieces all week, buying bits and pieces. So there's a nice little goodie box. It will come out to you just after Christmas. But there's a nice little Christmas quiz and a little goodie bag for you. Everybody is really, really busy. Simon did a video. He was out in his lorry 4:30 this morning doing his postal run. So Simon's been a very busy boy. Peaky's been a very busy boy. He's now off work until January the 3rd. You lucky, lucky bugger. But lots going on this week. I've got lots going on in the garage, as always. And we've got 4 bikes that are going out, and we've got to get them out before Christmas. So I have done nothing but test riding. I've got a crash helmet back there behind the screen, absolutely loaded, full of videos. Managed to go and do a couple of car videos for our sales cars this week as well. So won't be putting them up on my stream. And if you didn't see, if you happen to be in our WhatsApp Motor Vloggers group, we had a bike come in yesterday and wouldn't start. The bike's been in my garden for 6 months. I bought it off of somebody else. I'm going to get rid of this screen. This screen is absolutely annoying the crap out of me at the moment because it's just all blurry. So let's get rid of that crappy screen that I've got behind me. Put it back to that. There we go. Back to the office. There we go. That's more like it. I can actually see what I'm doing now. And you can probably see me a little bit. But now, talking of, spark plugs. Jamie, is there anything I can do about a little bit of wet on my spark plug cap? Little bit of WD-40 under it. Or get yourself a decent spark plug cap. Very easy to unscrew it, put the new one on, job done. Mucker from Another is here. I'm going to chuck him up over there. Evening, buddy.
How you doing, Mucker? Right.
This poxy bike that I had in yesterday. Now, this guy brought this bike. It had been in his garden 6 months, so we dropped the fuel out of it, checked the oil. The oil was like sludge, but it needed the service. But the first thing is to get the oil warm before you drop the oil, otherwise you can have loads of remnants in there. Started it up. All right, the battery's flat. Got my little Noco boost box that I carry normally on my bike. Plugged it on. We fired the bike up. Next thing we know, there's smoke arising from the engine. What the hell's that? Quick, shut it down. To find that the spark plug's only half screwed in. It's as loose as arseholes. And the spark plug should be a CR7 HSA, which is a standard 125 spark plug. It has the little threaded end on to take a small plug cap. This guy has used an oversized spark plug, one of the ones that you'd use on a Harley, big old champion plug on the end of it. And instead of finding the little adapter that screws on, which you can buy, that normally come with spark plugs, oh no, he's hunted in his drawer and he's got the needle flow, the needle jet off the bike and screwed it on the end of the spark plug cap, and it's not making a good contact. And being brass, it decided it wanted to erupt. But we got the bike running. I sorted it today. We stuck an MOT on it, and the guy's ridden away this afternoon, happy as Larry. I said, did you realise about your spark plug? I said, I can't show you the video because I swear a bit on it. And he went, oh, I said, but I can show you it without the sound on. And he went, oh, that's a bit of a stupid idea. What's that, out of a carburetor? I went, yeah. And I still can't get this bloody bobber running either. That fuel on it was absolutely minging. So much so we refilled it with fuel today. We've turned it on. The pump's not priming, so I've got to drain all the fuel again tomorrow, upend the tank, and have to pump out the bottom of the tank now. So I think his tank is destroyed and probably his pump. So that's going to be a costly exercise. Do not leave E10 fuel in your bike for 2 years because it rots the bloody tank.
Mongs.
Yeah, and he's obviously wanting to get it done because one of the guys said, why don't you put the acid wheel cleaner in the tank and swirl it around? Well, not with the bloody pump in there, I'm not. But if we can get it out and get the pump out, I'll have a look at the inside of the tank. I may be able to get my hand in there, a bit of emery, a bit of petrol, and rub it down. If not, in goes that wheel cleaner, and we'll see if we can get rid of the acid inside. But I'm going to have to flush the crap out of it with a shed load of petrol. Hence why you should only use E5 in your tanks. Devil125, good evening, buddy. Moshimoto's in the room, evening, buddy. And Simon Brackett's here as well. Now, coming up this Wednesday, and it's already been advertised on YouTube, this man is going to tell you what's coming up Wednesday.
Right then. How you all doing for starters? Weekend's here, right? But yeah, so this midweek mumble, we've got a couple of big channels on. So I've been fortunate enough to push the boat out and pester people enough that they've said yes. So we've got Exeter Rider on. So he's had enough of me, so he's coming on. My mucker here, where's my phone? My mucker there's coming on. We've got Mark from Leeds coming on. Agus Whisperer's going to be on. But I've actually pushed and I've finally nailed him down to a date, which is Wheelie Good TV. So Dave from Wheelie Good TV is going to be on. So yeah, it should be a good one. This week. Got a few questions to ask him, but if you want me to push any questions to him, then just email me. It's thepeakybiker76@gmail.com. And I'll ask him, like, do you know what I mean? It's going to be no different to any other week, but yeah, as he's an actual fucking cameraman, he might be able to help us out a bit with our fucking.
There we go. There's a link down there for Wheelie Good TV as well.
Yeah, so he might be able to help us out with our shit. So you know, and the editing side of it, and a few other bits and dabs. But as usual, like I say, as usual, you know, it's going to be fucking normal running. So yeah, so it should be a good one. I've been to be honest, I've been pestering him since the IBR festival to come on, and he was just like, I can't do this week, I can't do that week, I can't do this week, and then I've just been fucking hammering him basically, just fucking, I need a date. So this Wednesday.
Gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
It's a nice little Christmas treat there for everybody.
Yeah. Just to let you know, Rev, next week, I'll be on next week because my niece is getting married. So I'll be absolutely fucking obliterated.
Well, I'm doing it a week early because she said to me, she went, "Can you not write?" Because I said to her, "I really need to get out on the bike." She went, "Can you not do this Sunday?" And I went, "Why is that?" She went, "I want to go Christmas shopping to get the last of the prezzies." And I went, "Yeah, all right, fine, family time." But we normally have date night once a week, normally on a Thursday, but with what's been going on, and there's a lot going on at the garage that I can't discuss at the moment. I'll message you later about that. There's something going on in the background that I can't discuss on the live stream. It wouldn't be fair. But we normally have a date night every Thursday, so we haven't done it for a month. And I said to her, "I've got a little surprise for you Saturday." She went, "What?" I said, "Make sure the shower's running for 6:30. I'm coming home from the garage. I'm jumping in the shower. We are going out." She went, "Why is that?" I said, "I've booked a table for 2, local restaurant. We're going to go out. We're going to have a few beers. We'll get in a taxi. We're going to have a few beers. We're going to have a nice, good old slap-up meal, no phones, and we're going to sit there and talk." And she went, "That'd be really nice. We haven't done that in ages." So a little bit of a spark there. So Sunday morning, hey, never know. But that's good. Lily's here as well. Hello, Lily. Good to see you in the room. Just a quick one there. Andy, just you said that one of the instructors did that to a GS at the training school. Oh, he's doing his Air Wednesday. Jamie's. I'll be over your live. Oh, he works 6 to 3 a.m. Yeah, have to watch it after. Yeah. Devil's just said, "I don't know if you remember me coming and asking your opinion on the key weight yet."
Yeah. I just responded.
That is a nice little 2023 KTM Duke. Yeah, just keep an eye on them. Make sure you keep your coolant topped up because they are prone for head gaskets, the KTMs. Especially, they're exactly the same as the LXRs and the LXSs, the KTM. Anything that's water cooled, keep an eye on that head. It's a tiny little engine and they do get very, very hot because you've obviously not got a lot of water jacket around a 125 engine. But KTM, yeah, good bike. As long as you look after it, keep it clean. Otherwise, it lives up to its name. KTM keeps taking money. Cheers, Micah. Yeah, cheers. But it's a nice bike. Very, very nice bike. Blake's is off because he's obviously got to edit his next video. If you haven't seen Blake's bike,
poor excuse, Blake. Poor excuse.
Oh, I'll tell you what. That one with where he's like, is the parcel when he's like trips down the
hall. I told you it's funny, Eight. Told you, yeah. Mate, I swear to God. And I watched that video. I don't usually do this, but I watched that video all the way through. It was well edited, well put together. It was good video, well put together, well done, mate. Credit where credit's due. Credit where credit's due.
I couldn't think anything worse than sitting on the other side of a table with you. Well, you're not bloody invited anyway, so piss off. Right. Yeah. Bugger all on MCM at the moment. Apart from the fact that they're like, "Oh, it's coming up for Christmas. You can buy your friends a year's subscription to MCM." They're getting a bit. Yeah. I'm not even going to go there. And someone messaged me and said, "Oh, I think it's on my 10 days of Christmas. Oh, could you tell us who the oh, that was on the last week's Friday Night Live. Can you tell us who the bald bloke is that you are discussing on the channel?" I don't give names away, but if you go and Google AJS Desert Scrambler, I did a review. He's done a review. Look at his, compare it to mine. And then someone's come in underneath and actually commented. He went, "Yeah," he said, "but Rev's a real biker because he's always got greasy hands and rides a Harley." No, it's not working on the engine on the Harley. It's just that I have literally look at the state of them, and I've washed them twice. I've got literally. You can tell which hand I've been using to work on the engines today. Yeah, but scrubbing. Everyone said to me, "Why don't you wear night trail gloves?" I cannot work with gloves on. I can't feel what I'm doing, and you've got oil on your hands. You're trying to pick a bolt up, and it don't work. So, brake cleaner on the hands normally works for me. Quick, let's go up here through some of these. Andy doing a charity run tomorrow. Going to take the 360 and a drone. Oh, brilliant! Look forward to that. Angela Parkinson, right? New subscriber. Hello, Angela. Welcome along to the live stream. Just to obviously remind everybody, and it's the same as what Peaky has on his channel, over 18s only. There is a disclaimer at the bottom. It's not for children. If you are under the age of 18, click off. There are adult jokes, C-bombs and F-bombs. They
all the fucking time.
all the time through the entire show. If the Friday night live stream's not for you, it is nothing like my bike videos that I put out on my normal channel. Yeah, the Friday night live
Fuck all
stream.
like that.
It's fuck all like that, yeah. There is a lot of swearing going on. It is all biking together on a Friday night, and if you don't want to be part of the bike community that has a little bit of banter and a little bit of leg pulling, we did it with Exeter and his sex faces that he's been done on the on our WhatsApp group. Our WhatsApp group is very, very funny. There's a lot of messages coming on that, especially like the woodworking stuff from the boys. But yeah, some good stuff there. And obviously Steve and his plumbing and God knows what. Legends in the room. Kazo's here and Crafty Poncho is here as well. Evening, boy.
Yeah. You got to watch. You got to watch Kazo Moto's breakdown of his new Harley. With, Potty in the hand. So it's yeah. So, but he made me laugh again. Another channel, but he made me laugh because he was like, "It's the only bike I've ever rid where the back of my legs got wet before the front." I was just like, "Fucking." I was just laughing like, but yeah, go and check Kazamoto out, man. They've got a good channel. They've got a good channel.
Typical Andy. There we go. How'd you know if a mechanic has a girlfriend? He's got 2 clean fingers. Oh, love it, absolutely love it. Yeah, not an F bomb, more like an F nuke. Yeah, it is with us too. When we go. And the thing is, I always tend to pop across to my channel while I'm doing the lives to see how we are doing, because it normally starts off green.
We should be all right. Oh, no, I said many swear words so far, but
we normally, once Stevie gets in the room, military biker, if he comes in, it's normally the room gets nuked and it goes red. So let's have a quick look at the content.
Fuck.
And, yeah. We are. We're yellow so far, so we're doing all right. Jamie's just said I'm planning on doing a video tomorrow. It'll be the first time in a month be able to get out. Excellent. Devil, I wish I could grow a beard like that. Believe it or not, up to the beginning of summer, I was clean shaven, and then I grew a full beard. Mrs. didn't like the full beard. And then I obviously started growing. I had the goatee down to about here last week, and she's like, I don't like it. Why? Because you're beginning to look like one of these old-fashioned Harley riders. And I went, that's the whole bloody idea. She went, I don't like it. And I went, yeah, I said, but if I get it long enough, I can have the little string of beads down the middle. She went, you bloody dare. And I was just trimming it up one day in the bathroom. She came up behind me. I'm like, oh, you. I had a flat spot. She did it deliberately. So I'm like, get the trimmers out. Give it a number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can all end up with a grey beard. Yeah. It's an age thing. That's it's copper with a hint of silver. But you can always tell the real bikers because we've all got beards. The little clean shaven ones. What do you ride? A Yamaha Phaser or a Lex Photo?
German jobbies, how you doing, Mucka?
How you doing, buddy? I ain't seen German jobbies for ages. We gave him a shout out on the 10 days of motovloggers as well. So the last day, talking of that, I put some big names up today. So we put up Richie Vida, Lamb Chops, Bruce Teapot 1. There was quite a few that come up, and Bruce actually messaged me and said, thank you very much. Happy Christmas, mate. And I went, yeah, you're welcome, Bruce. Happy Christmas to you and your family. So it just shows that the big channels do say thank you if you do give them a little bit of a plug here and there.
Someday.
But I know Bruce anyway. He's a lovely guy. Bruce is really lovely.
I tell you what, I watched his Lone Wolf fucking rackless pannier thing like today. Mate, it's a good bit of kit that is, but fucking £1,000. Well, it's over £1,000. I looked on it, over £1,000 for that. You know, and you're just like, I wouldn't pay it. It's fucking too expensive, man. Too expensive.
Phil Head J said, so what Harley have you got? Well, it's my lock screen on my phone. I've not got a photo on the computer because I've just got my photo. I tend to keep more of my photos on my phone just in case crap happens. But that's the baby. She is a 2014 64 plate Street Bob 103 with a little rack behind the seat. So we took the pillion off. We've got a single seat with a little bit to hold you on, and I've got some whacking great big ape hangers on it as well. So she's a beast, and she's got open Vance and Hines / cut zoomies on her as well. So
Nice.
yeah, it's loud because obviously Phil said to me, he said, you can't pass that. I said, no, I just pass an advised loud pipes. And he went, I said, I never normally decibel test the bike. At tick over, she's 105 decibels. When you rev it, it's 126. It's loud. I took it out for a ride. I got the super sausage, and they all said to me, great bike. I'm like, what? Great bike? What? Shout a bit, I can't hear you. I'd gone deaf.
That was like that Harley I built. That was that was straight through, man. It was mate. I fucking love that bike. I wish I'd have never sold that one, but he just shook the shit out of me. You just couldn't ride it anywhere. You get literally within half an hour, your tips of your fingers were fucking numb, and your arse was numb because it had a Springer seat. It was fucking.
Because someone said to me, are you selling the GTR? And I went, no. I said, I'm keeping the GTR. I said, but the Harley will be
bastard and having two bikes.
Yeah. I said, GTR will be me long, because I can't, you imagine me doing wild bad on the bloody Harley. Where am I going to put all my kit? Apart from backpack. So yeah, I'm going to use the big bike for the GTR for doing my touring and going out with Peaky. The Harley will be have a little bit of fun when the weather's warm and I'm not going to get the bike wet, because it's only done 6,000 miles, and it's in immaculate condition. I don't want to keep it like that. After I said to Dibber about them LED indicators, someone messaged me and said, keep the bike original, mate. Keep all the original kit on it, because it will hold its value. You start whacking LEDs and light strips on it, he said, you're going to devalue the bike. So keep it original, keep the original indicators. And I went, oh, all right, we'll do that. I said, the only thing I want to change is the mirrors. And he went, why is that? I said, I found these mirrors on, what is it, Amazon. And they're drop-down mirrors as part of the indicators, but they've got the skull, like the arms and the skeleton fingers on the back of the mirrors. And he said, everybody has them. Everybody's got them. He said, so, yeah, he said, you can put them on. It won't hurt having a set of mirrors, but keep it all original kit on that. Do not mess around with it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. German. He said, I don't have my bike being fixed at the moment. I'll be out riding, filming show in January, planning a wedding. Oh, well done. Well done. Yeah, you get to that age, crazy. Yeah. What's he said here? Fuel head jacket on a Harley day. Oh, the Fat Boys. I do like I had a look at a Fat Boy, but they're just stupid amount of money. The other one I like is they did the V Rod, but they also did one called the Night Rod. And I like the Night Rod Muscle, which has got the super wide 280 back tire on it with the air ride suspension. But you're talking 25, 30 grand for one of them easily. I
think I'm gonna. I've got to buy. Me and the lads are doing we're doing like a bit of a Top Gear thing. So we got 500 quid. Any bike you want, 500 quid. And then we're gonna go and just have a fucking thrash around and a weekend fucking about on them. But but what I'm gonna do, what I've bought, I bought a old CBR 600F.
Oh.
So yeah, so I've got at the minute I'm gonna have a fucking play around with that at the minute. So but yeah.
Jamie, didn't know if you boys would be up for it, but doing another charity ride September the 28th from Southampton and finish up at Milton Keynes. I hope that's not the week that I'm on holiday, because I know that I have a holiday in September.
Message me over the date.
Yeah. I'm actually, we're on holiday so we go on the 21st. I am back on the 27th. Hey, so yeah, Saturday's the 28th. So I'll see if I can get an extra day off at the garage, because I don't normally have 2 Saturdays in a row off. But we'll see what we can do. I might be able to do it so that I have the 28th off. And if you want to come up to Milton Keynes, Jamie, if you want to crash for the night, then there's a room at mine. I've got a spare room as well, mate. So you're quite welcome to crash at my house. And Peaky and Andy will probably be about on the Saturday. We'll take you up the Super Sausage. You can see all the boys up at the Super Sausage. That'll be fun. I've never been to HD, but they make some bikes that turn my head. The only reason I like that Harley, we had two in. We bought two from the dealer trade. We had the Dyna Street Glide and the Dyna Street Bob. And I just like black and raucous. The chrome one was absolutely beautiful. But I said to Phil, I said, obviously, how much is that bike? And he went, why? I said, because if it doesn't sell, I'll have it. And it's sat in the showroom for 6 months. I fire it up a couple of times a week. And I said to him, come January, I said, I haven't got the money at the moment because I'm still paying off my bounce back loan when we had the COVID rollover to keep my company running. But I've cleared my loan 2 years early. And the bank manager said, he said, roll January, mate. He said, you can have 15 if you want it. So I will probably have 15, and then I've got $5,000 to spend on little bits and pieces and get myself some decent gear as well. So that's the whole reason I'm having the Harley. She's pissed as hell about it, but bike is a bike. It's a once in a lifetime thing. You can only have a Harley once. And I said to her, it's not a bike, it's an investment. It will hold its money.
Yeah.
Then 5 years down the road, I can go sell the Harley for $10,000. It will still keep its price as long as I keep the mileage down. Hence
that was like my my Sport Glide. Like I say, I bought that I had a discount on it because how can I put it? Somebody got me a discount from a club. I used somebody's discount. So yeah. So I picked that up for like 13.3. And then I sold it 3 years later for 14.2. 3 years later.
Andy's just said, I'll lend you 15k at 6%. You don't know my bank manager, mate. I've got 15k at 4.4%. Yeah, he's done me the same level as what you would pay for a mortgage. So he's done me a business rate on that. But the only thing is I've got to pay it in 3 years. They've not done it over 5. I've got to pay it in 3. So that's a big outlay every month on a bank loan. It's a hell of a lot of money. So yeah, and I ain't going to make it doing YouTube.
No, not now.
I need to sell my arse on OnlyFans. That's what.
You're going to be getting fucking raped.
I need to find a rich sheikh. That's what it is. Yeah. Definitely. Where the bloody hell's hang on a second. Are you sitting out there or what? Okay, fine. He's the silly sod's laid on the landing. He don't want to come in. It's like, all right, fine, fair enough. He can stay downstairs. Deaf as a post. I get 5.2 in my savings. Oh, sure, mad. Right. Let me just go on to a couple of channels tonight. Some good things for you guys to catch up on. I always give the other channels a shout. Mershimoto, it popped up on my screen earlier. He's got the final ride returning to, hopefully I get the name right, Wilderswil in Switzerland. That premieres tomorrow at 7:30. So if you've got YouTube, subscribe
to notified. Clicked it, notified.
Yeah, click the notify. That will give you obviously the next thing when it comes up. If you haven't subscribed to Mershimoto, then the link is there. That's the video, guys. Go and copy and paste that into your Google. That will find your Mershimoto's video. That is up tomorrow, and it's going to be a really good one as well. So I've got something to watch when I come home tomorrow. Lockwood's been out on the bike. He's part of the Square Slice Moto. So Lockwood's been out, and he's been out on the Hypermotard. So that was a good one. Who else have we had? One man, one bike. Escaping Dakar and heading south. Oh man, what a video!
Right, he's rang me today because basically he's been struggling because he can't get anywhere to service his bike. So he rang me today. Because I don't know if any of you guys know, but I've been talking to him most of his trip. Because basically all I did, I just sent him a message just saying, I know a few guys down that way who I served with. You need anything, any help, anything happens, let me know. I can help you out. Like, so he rang me today, just saying that he needs to do his biker service. But what he was trying to say is he was going to do it on the road, and I said you need to be somewhere safe, really, because he's in Senegal at the moment. So I messaged a few of my mates, and they went, "Well, get him on." There ain't many campsites in Senegal. He said, so he's going to have to get in a hotel and do it in a hotel. But yeah, he's doing all right, man. He's doing all right. But if you ain't seen his channel, go and watch him, because it's quite refreshing. Because he's editing it 2 or 3 days, and then he's putting it out every 2 or 3 days, so you can actually see where he's been the last couple of days. So when he's sending me photos, and then I see the photos on the videos, I know where he's been. So it's good. But I just like how he does it. How he's just like riding his bike, and then he'll do like a little shot of himself just sat at the side of the road, or having breakfast, or having dinner, or at the end of the day, or whatever. So it's a good channel. Go and I recommend it. Go and get it in. Go and get it watching. So yeah, I got many videos prior to this, but at the moment he's I don't think he realises how big his channel is at the moment. So I messaged when he rang me today. I said, mate, I know of people literally waiting for your videos to come out. You know what I mean? And he said to me, because I don't realise how big I thought the channel was. I said, it's fucking huge right now. So you know what I mean? I says people are just like me. I love it when he puts out 2 or 3 videos, because I can sit and fucking binge watch him for an hour and a half, and I don't switch off. I don't fast forward. I watch every minute of everything.
There's some really good stuff in his video. His content, how he content creates, is really good. He's nailed it.
He's a fucking 60-year-old bloke at the end of the day. Yeah, you know what I mean? And he's doing. And what I like about him, he says it in his video: if I can do it, you can do it. Do you know what I mean? Apart from the finance side of it, but I was talking to Aggis Whisperer about him. He literally, because he lives in Scotland, he literally lives about 15 minutes from Aggis Whisperer, from Graham. And I says, mate, you need to get in contact with him. As soon as he gets back, get in contact with him.
There's the other one. I watched. Oh God, Dibber in the Winds put one up, exploring Valletta with the history and words of wisdom jokers. MCC. Going all the way around them old streets of Malta. That was really good. So I
watched that. Yeah, that's on my watch list for tonight.
The only one I haven't seen at the moment is John Dyard McLean. He's got no big screen upgrade and 2 motorcycle meets. So I've not watched that one.
I watched that one this afternoon.
Oh, I've not seen that yet. Who was the other one? Oh, Cole Dutz has got one out. Ride out to the filling station cafe. So it's good to see Cole back out and on his bike, because he's obviously not been very, very well at the moment. And Lone Wolf Rides, he's done his GS 750 ride and review on a cold November day. Because Lone Wolf's just starting to get into it, but he's doing some really good stuff as well. I have 320 channels that I follow at the moment, and you try putting if they all chucked a video up, I won't be able to do it. So I just tend to sort of, some of them I tend to click through. Things like Lockwood and the Square Slice Boys, I tend to watch the whole thing. John Dyard McLean, I tend to watch his, because he watches all of my live streams, so he don't fast forward. So there is a certain few people that I do tend to just watch the whole video. Hence why I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, because it gives me an hour and a half to sit here looking at people's videos while I've got editing going on in the background. You can hear you probably hear the fan running now. I've got 2 videos in edit at the moment.
Can't hear anything. Sweet
good,
today.
Good. That's because I'm on the webcam mic, which is this thing here. So my webcam mic is. I've managed to sort the audio out, and the missus said to me, she went, "How's your audio now on your bike?" Yeah, it's really, really good. It's really crisp and clear. Because she went out and she got me one of these, and it's a massive, great big furry neck roll. So you stick that around your neck, you pull that up round your helmet, and you literally tighten it up on the bottom of the helmet, and it cuts all the wind noise out that's coming up under your chin. And that's where all the wind noise was coming from, under the bottom of my crash helmet. And I said to her, "Oh, thanks for that." She went, "That's all right. It only cost me £5 on Temu." Oh God, what's Andy just sent to me on the? We've got a little WhatsApp group. Oh Jesus Christ, that's put me off Turkey for life.
Fucking hell.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Fucking state of that. It's like a fucking drop lasagna. Fucking shit a brick. Fucking hell.
I would put it up on the screen, but it'll probably get demonetised for that.
Fucking hell.
Oh Jesus.
One time rider. How
you doing, mate? Good to see you. Evening, bro. Oh yeah, German. I looked at the throat mic.
The throat mics. Yeah.
The old throat mic. We had a mic either side of your throat, and it was like, oh no.
Yeah, because on the radios you could put it on whisper, couldn't you? You could
Yeah.
switch it over and on your throat mic, and you could have it on whisper, so you could literally lie in like an OP or something like that, or you've got to be covert at any point, and you could just go whisper, but it would come out crystal clear. The other end, it's fucking Klansman. Yeah, remember when you was in the army, and you had to be like, there was something called your 2s to 1s, and you had to give like your radio course.
I used to.
You got extra money for it.
Yeah, that's why we got called scaly backs, because you're carrying them Klansmans around. You used to end up with all the acid down you. You end up with a scaly back. That's how. Do
you remember having the violet jokers as well? The anti-bomb things as well. And what was the fucking antler? Remember the big antler?
Yeah,
mate.
It's like
that was rough. That was that antler.
Danger close, danger close.
Whatever you did, don't say contact. Whatever you did, don't say contact. Get back to me, ASAP.
That would fit in there. That wouldn't fit. No, it wouldn't. Eight more bugs to get an extra chin. That'll block the wind coming up from the bottom. That's true. Believe it or not, we sent. I used to do. Because obviously we used to run the disco at the hotel, but I used to do a lot of security for the hotel. This sod over here, let me find the photo because it's bloody hilarious. Where are we? The Motor Vloggers group. We have a little WhatsApp group called the Motor Vloggers group. If anybody wants to jump in on you've got to remember, you've got to be a motor vlogger. My number is on my website, or it's in my YouTube as well. So if you find me, you can send me a message. If you want to be added into the Motor Vloggers group, but just remember, this guy is admin. And if he don't like what you say, you get booted out the door. But where are we? Bloody Z-Heads had a go at me as well this week as well. Right, where were we? We all take the mick out of each other, including Exeter Rider.
I've got a great photo of Exeter.
Oh yeah, he's actually on, because I saved that photo that you did, and I put it to his profile. So every time a message pops on it. Where are we?
Thing is, lads, what you got to remember, and ladies, I love the banter. I love the banter. Do you know what I mean? You got to fucking understand that. I love having the fucking taking the piss and having the piss with Dad out to me as well. I had one of these fuckers who gives it out and can't take it back. It don't bother me. But yeah, I was fucking mate. There was having it all week. They've been having it because I've been basically our place after Tuesday had been locked down. So once all the ammunition was sorted and all that kind of stuff, come like Wednesday afternoon, it's just been fucking slowly dying off. So yeah,
they were all talking because obviously, what is it? Exit as a plumber. Is it Mark that's the woodworking guy?
Mm.
And then Exeter Rider comes on and has a crack at Peaky, and it goes like this.
Hi guys, Peaky Body here. Right, how are you? Right, upside down head. I look like Mark Curry from Blue Peter back in the 80s. Much older version. Anyway, bombs. Oh yeah, bombs and guns and bombs. Yeah. Oh mucker.
Yeah, so he did that, but then obviously we saved the face. That is now our ringtone for Exeter, right? But we did that one, and then obviously, what was the other one? I said, everyone was putting their bits up.
When he was having security, were you? He was doing security.
Yeah, I was.
Plumbing. I may not do carpentry or cardboard boxes. I do this shit. F-bomb.
That was the XJR. But then I said to him, I said, years ago, I used to be about 14 to 16 stone. And I used to do security, so your name's not down, you're not coming in. And I've even got the earpiece in here. But then this bastard over here, no, you look more like this. What was the other one that you said? Bloody hell, Rev's in his beret again. So we do have a little bit of a laugh on the channel, but it's all good banter. And then of course, pinch to crop, it comes back up again. And then Zhead this morning is obviously we had the GS video up. The guy's got a whacking great big Sony 35mm SLR camera. And everyone was like, that's your typical GS riders thing that he would have. And then Zhead. I see Rev's got his new suit for Christmas then. No, definitely not. I have actually, me and the next door neighbour have got our Christmas suits for Christmas for the girlies. So we've gone out and got a pair of those for the girlies. But it's some of the bands that go on.
So we all, obviously Exeter Riders in the room. So we all know Exeter Rider does ride and reviews and stuff like that. So this is some of the banter we get.
Stevie, Exeter Rider, I've got a bike that you need to test ride, mate. Don't know whether you'll handle the power. It's an absolute rocket. I'm going to show you now.
Right.
So basically, I'm just giving. I've got a rocket that you can't handle, and I show the baby, my grandson's fucking walker. But yeah, man, it's all good. It's all good. It's just fucking banter, but everybody gets it. Everybody gets it. It's all good fun. So, but yeah, it's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. But like I say, if you want to get added, just let me know, or let Rev know, and I'll add you. I've already had one text. So
there we go. I've just added Jamie to the group now. So God help you, Jamie. Welcome to the group. That's the Motor Vloggers UK. The idea of the group is that we can, because we're obviously looking to do the shortest day of the year, the solstice ride, which is one side of the UK to the other. But whether we manage to do it in time, because I think it's the shortest day, I think, is about 6.5 or 7 hours or something, and the ride is about 8. But we'll have a crack at it. Dibber's in the room. Hey, evening, buddy. Got a few more from Malta to go up. Brilliant. That last one, Dibber's brilliant. Just seeing all those old streets in Malta and that was like, excellent. I enjoyed that. I love watching all the old historic stuff with the old cobbled streets and the old little stalls and the back street shops and that. Exeter, I'm here. My drink was spiked. Andy's just said date night with that kit. Definitely. Dibber's hopefully back in Israel, so it depends on with the issues going on. Exeter unblocks dirt pipes. I don't know, but yeah. Depends how much you pay, GJ. Give his sale miss for a bit. Looking forward to it. Do you like my acting skills? It's all a little bit about
I don't realise I talked that bad, and secondly, I made all them fucking faces. You wait till I fucking see him next. Tell you, you fucking wait.
It's Friday night. It's
going to be on fucking drink.
The Friday night is exactly the same as what we get on the WhatsApp group for the Motor Vloggers. So if you want to jump in on the Motor Vloggers group, Exeter's in there. There's loads of us in there. I think most of the Scottish boys are in there as well. There's loads in there, but it's a little bit of banter during the day just to cheer your day up.
What you've got to realise though is your phone will be going off every fucking
Constantly.
minute of the day. Do you know what I mean? So if you're one of them people, because I know, and we added Andy and I took him out, and you know, it's just one of them that if you don't like your phone, if you don't like waking up to fucking 30 or 40 fucking messages,
try 90 on Monday. There was 90 on Monday. It was, yeah. I think there was about 20. I think there's 25 messages that have come in today because my phone is constantly going off in my back pocket. And Phil said to me, "That could be I said, I know who it is. It's the bloody Motovloggers group." And he went, "Why didn't you just mute it during the day?" I said, "Because it could be something interesting that I want to share."
That's fucking funny. It usually starts kicking off once I've had a drink.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like watching rap CD. I think my words in Tipton. Yeah, exactly. Posh Tipton. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it's exactly the same as a Friday night. It's a little bit of fun. It's a little bit of bants. If you can't hack it, there's a little red button in the corner, and it's called a red X. You hit that, and you don't get to watch it anymore.
Just make sure you give him a thumbs up before you hit the red X.
Morning, lads. Evening, buddy. Good to see you. Dibber, screw that for a game of shoulders. Can't be doing the phone big enough. Try about 5 in about 4 minutes. It's like, ding, ding, ding. And it's just gone off again. So, yeah, my phone constantly goes off because I get all my alerts. The good news is, because obviously we had the YouTube thing, Year of Analytics came in and everybody's been putting their things up on the page. Exeter Riders, I thought I was doing really, really well until I saw Exeter Riders' stats, and his stats are out the door. The one thing that I did get, because obviously pushing all these 10 days of motovloggers out, I am 1,000 views off of 1.5 million. So if I get that for Christmas, that will be a bloody result for me. The thing is, and people say to me, "Oh, I bet you make a fortune off of YouTube." I make absolutely bugger all. You have to make, I think it's 4,000 watch hours or 1,000 subscribers. I'm I think 4,000 and I think 400 and something, 4,200 and something at the moment. I get loads and loads of watch hours because obviously I do all the ride videos for the customers, but I average £63 a month. During lockdown, I was doing £400 a month because obviously everybody was stuck inside watching just YouTube all the time. I do 60 quid a month. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Other things to watch when you're stuck at home on lockdown. Exactly. That's why the baby boom happened, mate. But I do about 60 quid a month, and I tend to smack that all back into my gear or into the bike. Because obviously Kazo messaged me and he said to me, he said, "Oh, we've sent you some bits and pieces from, is it New Zealand? I think he's in Australia. We've sent you some stuff over for him and his missus." I've said to him, "Well, I've just literally, I posted my stuff today. I've sent out 20 parcels of just stickers, gloves. I've been getting hold of, I managed to get hold of Silkaline. Do you remember Silkaline?
Silkaline, yeah.
It's still, Silkaline is still going." And I said to him, I said, "Oh, are you still doing your products? Yeah. Can you send me some freebies that I can send out to them?" They sent me a load of these, the bike pucks, the Silkaline bike pucks that go under your stands. So you just pull up, lob one of these down on a bit of grass, and you put your stand on it. They sent me 20 of those. So,
right, I'm going to stop you there. That is a brilliant idea. However, right, there's something called a hockey puck.
Yeah.
And I've got one. I've bought a couple of people. They're about a tenner off eBay. But what they've got is just a piece of string attached to, not string, but it's like a reel inside it. Because when you get on your bike, you can't pick that hockey puck up. So what you do is you put that over the handlebars. Then when you lean the bike up, it reels itself back up and you put it back in your tank bike.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Have a look. I'm sure it's called something like a hockey puck or something. But it's got like a reel inside it. So you put it on the floor, put it onto your bar, and then when you sit up off your bike, it just rolls up back up on itself. Thunderfoot. Fucking Airway. I can always rely on Airway. Always rely on Airway.
2,500 sub, 50 to 60 quid a month. But then obviously Kazo said to me, I said, well, I've got 20 packages going out around the world. There's a load to the Scottish guys, and the I think there's one coming out of you as well, Pete. I've got loads, I've got loads going out. They were posted yesterday, and obviously when I went down the post office, they went, you do realise they're not getting these before Christmas. It'll be. I said, I don't care when they get there. It's like, and I put track post. I should have just stuck them in normal post, and if they get there, they get there. But I didn't. I did them all tracked. So 20 parcels. How much do you think? Royal Mail. There's 5 to Australia, 4 to America, and the rest have gone sort of France, Germany, up to Scotland, and that. How much for 20 parcels to go out?
60 quid.
Try £196.70. I was like, fuck, that could go on the credit card. Yeah. The parcel to Kazo was £25.80. And I went, Christ almighty, it's only half a kilo. And they went, yeah, it's the weight. And because it's going there, it's
half a kilo. It's only half a kilo of fucking crack.
It's like, Jesus Christ, I ought to send him some bloody puff or something. That won't get through border security.
Well, to be fair, when I sent them my t-shirts, they take that long to get to them in the end. I think it only took it was about 2 weeks to get to them.
Which ain't bad, really.
So, ain't bad. But I'll tell you one thing, if you go onto Kazamoto's website, so on their screen, they've got the t-shirts. I think I've got the t-shirts on now, but the quality is really nice on the t-shirt. Do you know what I mean? And you can tell they've invested a little bit of money into the t-shirts, into the quality of the t-shirt.
Howie's just said you should have got Simon to swing by and do it for free.
Mate, I can't believe when he texted you the morning, he fucking woke me up. 4:20 he was up.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck's texting me at 4:20 of the fucking morning?
Let's go back through something. Let's have
Hold on, I've got to take my jumper off. I'm fucking sweating my nuts up here.
Yeah, that's all right. What's a book coming, dude? Andy's gone for a drink. The Aussies are awake. Good day. Nice one, Rick. That's all right. You won't, mate. MT might be selling the Michigan next year. Looking at a different bike. Ooh. Right. Oh, we got another one down there. It's Andy. Hello, buddy.
Evening.
Fucking like a fucking copper. You're right.
Evening all.
Yeah, that's the t-shirt. So you get that on the front. And that's on the back.
That's nice.
Kazamoto, check them out.
Look out. The missus is on. Hello, missus. That's my missus. Mel's Joe.
Yeah, I'm watching that back of me just taking my fucking jumper off. I nearly stripped off then.
Hi, love. Hello, my darlings. So that's my missus. She's got a little. I set her up with a YouTube channel so she can do her gel nails.
Mel's gels. That's a mouthful, eh? Mel's gels.
She'd get more views if it was Mel's melons.
Exactly. Don't start. She's out with the works girls tonight and the company, so it's probably a manager watching. So behave yourself. Or
someone's got to manage the channel, ain't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I keep getting my missus to try and join Mongs in Fongs, but she won't have it.
Jamie's just said, yeah.
That's one for Crazy Dad Boyka.
Have I got that? She said. That's all right. We'll have the neighbours on next. No, the little one's not coming up into the bedroom today.
No,
there's blue pills for that, Rev. If you can't get it up, mate.
Yeah. What, a bit of cold water on it?
A couple of lollipop sticks and gaffer tape works for me, mate.
Couple of cable ties.
Yeah, a couple of cable ties. Yeah. Oh, the latest thing is obviously the enlargement tool, isn't it? It's like normally it's a brick with a bit of string and you swing it backwards and forwards. That's probably her message. No, it's not her messaging me. That's just Jamie's introduced himself to the Motovloggers group. So, yeah, welcome along to the Motovloggers group, Jamie. You're on WhatsApp now. Steve just said, Mel, I bet you're glad you've tuned in. Yeah, she's probably going to get home and crown me one, mate.
Yeah.
She's got her pudding now. All right, enjoy your food. Yeah, I've had meal for one. Scampy.
Oh, we've had Chinese. We have tonight. You know, you just you just eat and eat and eat, and then you stop eating, and then you start fucking picking at other people's. And she's left fucking a couple of prawn crackers. She's left fucking.
Like bit polished off a stew.
It looked nice. That did I seen that? Looked nice.
That's fucking lovely.
Mate, do you thicken it up with a bit of gravy or not? Or do you leave it like
we thicken it out with a bit of corn flour.
Bit of corn flour.
Yeah,
just thicken it up a little bit.
Working on
because it cooks, and then when you put the dumplings in, that thickens it up anyway.
I love dumplings. Yeah. I love dumplings.
They've got to be the size of your fist.
Yeah, you got to be the big fucking dumplings. Yeah. They've got to be nice and soft as well. They can't be hard.
Oh yeah, they literally just as soon as you hit them with a fork or a spoon, they just start to fall apart. I make herby dumplings.
I was going to say, did you put anything in them?
Yeah, just like mixed herbs, dried mixed herbs.
So, like a couple of the lads who I used to hang about with, their mum used to cook us like beef stew and dumplings, and we used to have like jerk lamb or jerk chicken or lamb curry or stuff like that. And they always used to put dumplings in, but they used to do the dumplings and they used to put like a little bit of cheese inside the dumpling. So it used to fucking peel it open, just melt. It was fucking beautiful.
My mum's bringing me around a suet beef and mushroom pie tomorrow.
Nice. What's Exeter saying? You sent Kylie to us, Chewy.
Oh, yeah. Chewy said, where can I buy the extension tool? The brick with a bit of string that you tie around the end and you swing it backwards and forwards and it becomes a penis extension tool. Yeah. So until you tie it too hard and the end goes black, mate. That's what you got to worry about. You sent Kylie to us, so we don't need an extension tool with Kylie. We got the guy that did the kebabs as well that came from Australia. What was his name? Jason's Donovan.
That was fucking shit, Rev. Yeah, fucking take an F. Take an F. Take an F of fucking wank.
Oh God!
Are you red now? Are you on, Drew? Are you red?
I don't know actually. I haven't looked. Let's have a peeky at the channel.
Have a look, you fucker.
I bet you it is. Since Andy's been on, it is. Let's have a look. Content.
Send you red for talking about stew. It's a bit fucking harsh, isn't it?
No, bloody hell. No, we're still yellow. We're doing well.
Yeah. Fuck's sakes, man. It must try either, Andy.
Wait till I get through the rest of that and it won't be.
Ray's Motor Life's on. Evening, Ray's. We gave Ray a shout on the.
If you like watching lives, have a look at Ray's Motor's channel because he does a lot of lives. He's got some good content as well. Always got good, interesting people on as well, and he does it for fucking hours as well.
Give me a second. I've just got to add a new one to the group. So I've got we've got Jamie on there. I've got a new one. Info and save.
Andy, have you had the recall about your foot pegs? No, I've had a letter today.
I've never had a problem with them.
I've never had a problem with mine.
You know what? I wouldn't even bother driving the hour it takes me to get to the dealer or riding the hour. No, I'll
just have a fucking. Well, you've changed your foot pegs, are you? Because I was looking at changing mine.
Only the. Yeah, I've got
you got
different foot pegs on the front. These are the rears.
Oh.
Yeah, the recalls for the rears.
What have you got in yours? You got them Wunderlich ones, are you?
I think they're Lone Wolf, aren't they?
They're Lone Wolf. No, you got them off Nippy Norman, are you?
No. I can't remember what ones I've got.
There we go. Mershimoto's added to the WhatsApp group now. That's good. So I've got him on there.
They're fucking expensive.
Yeah, the ones I'm looking at are about fucking 280
something or quid. Yeah. I'll tell you what, they're brilliant. They pivot. And you can set how sort of soft or hard you want them to pivot. They're about I don't know, they're a good quarter of an inch wider, if not. But what you find is when you try and put your side stand down, it impedes the little metal bar you've got coming off your side stand. What I've started to do, and it's quite easy, I actually just push the foot of the side stand down because it's easier to get to.
The fucking little fucking fucking nipple thing.
Yeah, it's easier.
yeah.
I bought a Ninja food processor today as well to make.
Crazy's just asked me, is there another bike channel? Yes, there is a motor vloggers channel, but it's for the guys that it's just for the guys that put content on YouTube. So yeah, that's the reason why we've got that channel going, because we're looking to do east to west across the UK. But
well, all it is on one of my lives we got talking about it. We got talking about how we could all get together and kind of do one video. All of us do one video that we could use each other's footage for the video kind of thing. So not that you're only editing your bit of video, you're editing other people, so you can kind of, you know, take a bit of that, have a bit of that one, have a bit of this one, and start mixing and matching the videos up. So it was only that for that reason. It was, you know, nothing fucking.
There we go.
Them pegs are the Lone Rider pegs.
Ah, the Lone Rider ones. Yeah. Stevie, yeah, I do know somebody who's chopped their 1250 in for the 1300, and they've had it 3 weeks, and they've asked if they can have the 1250 back if it had been sold. So yeah, EA getting on with it. You don't like it. So he says there's a little bit of power difference. He says, but for the price he's paid, I think it was about 11.5 grand, the difference between his bike and what he had to buy the new bike for. And he just said, "This is
it's not 11.5 grand more bike." The problem I've got with it is this: the expense wise. If I'd have bought a GS and not a GSA, I'd have only paid 17 grand. Tops. I bought a GSA; it was 22 with the boxes. Right, without boxes, to get one of these new 1300 spec'd up, it's 22, 23 grand. So when the GSA comes out, that's going to be 28 to 29 grand. That's why I'm starting looking elsewhere now.
Like I say, I'll keep my bike. I'll keep my bike.
You could go and buy another. You can go and buy, say, Suzuki V-Strom for that 11, 12 grand and have 2 bikes.
Fucking hell, mate! You can buy 3. Double D, I've got a V-Strom in my
garage. That's what I mean. Keep yours.
Double D bought his V-Strom. So the package he paid £11,500 brand new for that V-Strom, and that was with he paid extra for the heated grips, and obviously he's bought all.
I wouldn't personally have a Suzuki because I'm not bent.
I wouldn't. But what I'm saying is, you could buy fucking nearly 3 bikes, 3 brand new bikes.
I just think they've outpriced it. It's not that I did hear somewhere that they've stopped making them at the moment because the demand for them's just dropped.
Yeah, well, I've heard that's what I've heard. I've heard that they've halted the GSA because they thought the 1300 was going to boom, and it fucking basically. There's that many people.
I'm not saying it's not a good bike. It's probably a good bike in its own rights, but I think what they've gone and done is they've gone and took it away from the rugged, go round the world bike that they were producing, the bike that everybody was buying, the most sold bike on the planet. And they've gone and they're just playing, let's just try and keep up with the Joneses. But they haven't kept up with the Joneses. It's 2 miles an hour quicker than the standard bike. It's probably got a different power delivery through the range. But, you know, if I wanted power, I wouldn't have bought a BMW anyway. I'd have bought a KTM or I'd have bought in Ducati Multistrada.
Well, if you're after that kind of fucking stuff, you'd go and get a fucking like Boo Rider. You'd go and get a fucking CBR 1000R.
I've heard it's not as comfortable.
It's fucking rock hard.
My missus looked at that seat and said, "You ain't getting that." I have to consider pillion when I'm riding. You know, I've always got a pillion on the back 90% of the time.
Mate, genuinely now, when I was moving them bikes through, when I did that video with all 4 bikes, every time I sat in that fucking seat, mate, I was like, that is uncomfortable. And it's so narrow. Like, it's so narrow as well. You get your balls.
It's a good bike in its own right, but it's not for me.
Take for me, mate. Sorry. And that's genuine. Like I say,
I'll stick with what I've got for now. I've got mine for at least another year.
Yeah,
I've got mine for at least another year, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do.
Well, if you look at Stefan, so you look at Motel Travel UK, he's bought the thing now where you can plug in and take all the fucking codes off and everything, 400 quid. So now he can do all his own fucking servicing.
Got a shop full of Lex motors.
Fucking good. but it's and Derek from Solar Motor UK as well. He's done it as well because he says I'm not paying once I'm out of fucking service.
Yeah,
I ain't paying because the lad, one of the lads I know, he's done the extra. He's done the extra service.
I'm really reluctant to keep mine out of service. I think when the 3 years is up, I'll out it. Because
the
problem is with a BMW. Yeah, there's great bike. I've not had any problems with it. But if something does go wrong with it, you're not talking hundreds of pounds. You're talking thousands of pounds.
Mate, if mine goes wrong,
I ain't got the money, but I just don't want to throw it at the bike for no reason.
Mate, if mine goes wrong, mine's going in the field and getting fucking set alight.
You get away with it up there.
I hope there's no coppers in the room.
It happens every week. Nah, the only cop we know is given up, isn't he?
But that's honestly,
we had.
Go
on, carry on.
No. Like Steve, the lad I know, he's had that 1300 now about six, just coming up to 6 weeks, and basically he's gone back to BMW and said, I don't like it. Is my bike still available as it's sold, and can I fucking swap back? And I'm on back.
I mean, other than because has anyone had Bruce's getting on with his? Because he's done the video of having it ceramic coated and having the lights put on, and that's it. He's done no review of it. He's done nothing. The videos he's punching out at the minute are all on his old bike.
Yeah. Like I say, mate, if I'd have had a new bike like that, mate, what? Well, he did that ride up to. Oh no, that was on his old bike. When he went to Scotland, that was on his old bike.
It's all on his old bike, and even the one he's just done with the panniers are on his old bike.
Yeah. So
I mean,
Stevie, the lad I know, he just said I can't get on with it. It's not as comfortable.
If I was in the market now, so if I walked into a BMW dealership like I did 2 years ago, and I walked in, I see the triple back, I sat on it, I thought, yeah, I'm having this bike, love it, bought it there and then. If I'd done the same thing now, and I see that 1300, I wouldn't buy it.
So Matt's just texted me, message on screen. You can see what I'm looking at. I'll be able to take the wife out on it. He's looking at one of these. Yeah, that's not a bad little bike. Yeah.
Got space for your handbag at the front.
Good little bike. If you're in the Motor Vloggers group, Mersh,
you can buy them on car licenses, can't you?
Yeah.
Freewheelers.
Mershimoto has just sent me the new 2024 OnlyFans calendar. There we go. So OnlyFans calendar, guys. Here we go. There we go. Oh, look. There's the first one. January, February, March, April. So that's your OnlyFans calendar for next year. I've seen the Motor Vloggers group if you haven't seen it.
I sent you them foot pegs to show you the difference in size.
I was going to say send me them because the ones I was looking at was so I'll have a look to me. But the ones I was looking at was them Nippy Normans, and there was them Wunderlich.
Nippy Normans are fucking rip off.
Expensive as fuck.
Rip off. I bought a fender extender and like a rear hugger, right, for like 45 quid off of
AliExpress. That's when I messaged you.
Norman want nearly 260 quid for an identical item. Now, seriously, I got these direct from Lone Rider. I did send you a picture on WhatsApp. But yeah, no, Nippy Normans is a rip off.
Yeah, because that's the first time that I messaged you, and I was like, that's when we got talking, wasn't it? Then because I was like looking at the BMW stuff, and then I thought, I don't know who else had a bit at the time. There was Annie, me, and Andy on YouTube with the 2021 BMW. So I was watching his channel more because he was doing more kind of upgrades. And
I've done that.
You did like that.
I've done that review.
Yeah,
I've done that review. That's had over 20,000 views now.
Fucking hell. That's done well. That's done well.
Because it's the low chassis. There was no low chassis ones on there.
Mate, well, when I spoke to the dealers at BMW, they were saying to me that the low frame, low chassis are like rocking all shit.
You can't get them. My mate Darren, same bike as me. He was looking because he was going to put his up for sale because he bought a K1600, but he sold the K1600 in the end, and he could only find one in the country for sale. Low chassis, triple black, one.
See, that's what I'm saying. The amount of, well, I look all the time. I always look on YouTube and eBay and fucking everything.
1300. You can't buy a low chassis 1300.
No. Well, it does the drop down, don't it? But there's only something like fucking 30 in the country.
That's what I mean.
Because that's an upgrade. That ain't standard. That's a fucking upgrade.
No, it's not for, like I said, it's not for me. I mean, my mate Steve's got a standard KTM 1290. He bought it last year, and I'd say that's actually slightly lower than my Beamer. I can flat foot that.
I can't flat foot mine, but I can get a full ball of my foot down, and if I shift my arse a little bit, then I can get flat footed. But
as soon as the missus is on, I can flat foot.
Mate, I'm all right. Honestly, I won't get rid of mine until he starts playing up, and then I'll fuck it off. So,
evening, GB.
I'm waiting.
GB, how you doing, sweetheart?
I want to play some of them videos I just sent you. People can hear them.
I saw them come in. I'm like, what's he bloody sent me there?
The XR's low chassis. See, the XRR test rode. It was quite high. I was on literally on my tippy toes. But on the flip side of that, when we went through Austria, through the fucking passes like this, because it was high, mate, I was getting a right lick on, mate. It was fucking amazing, honestly, amazing bike. But I just felt like a bit of a dickhead because all I was doing was fucking wheeling it everywhere. So I ended up after like 4 hours, I'll give it him back. I was like, there you go, man. Have you bought it back? I was going to get in trouble here. So, but yeah, look, the low chassis ones, mate. There's barely any for sale. Barely any.
Nah, they aren't. They're quite rare. People are after them. I mean, even the taller riders are looking for them because they're lower down. They can get both their feet down. And I just think they're just steering away from it again, but that's down to them.
Yeah. I do think though that this time BMW have outpriced themselves massively.
It's too expensive.
Nobody can. Who the fuck? We're in a fucking crisis at the minute. Not just a financial crisis, a cost of living crisis. Your food, everything. And having a motorbike is
45 bloody quid for a bottle of scotch.
Fucking hell, mate.
When you're getting free bottles of it, it's expensive.
4 old goblin for 7 quid. I'm moaning about that. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm having to stock up now during the week and just kind of fucking take my time rather than get fucking smashed every night. But...
yeah, no, it's is it that I don't know. It's not worked out. They wanted it to work. I don't think. I think I've seen one on the road. I mean, I do 1,000 miles a week, and I think I've seen one 1300.
Look, because Stevie Marmite, he don't like his. From the first time
it's a good bike in its own right, but it's not what I would actually call a successor to the 1250.
See what he said.
They've not kept to the format that they had.
I think for him, he's more a bit like when I was talking to him about my bike and about why I wouldn't have one. And mine's black and white. That bike is not 11 grand better than my bike. It's not. It's fucking not. If in 10 years they bring another bike out and it's fucking absolutely brilliant, then I might look at it. But what they've done to it, 11 grand more expensive, Than
No,
fucking
I'm
my bike.
not going to spend. I'm not going to put another 10 grand,
no
15
chance.
grand in
No
on mine
chance.
to buy another one.
And then
Not happening.
when I seen Drew the other day, and I said to him, I said, "How much you giving for the bikes? Because what mileage you got on yours now?" I was like, "Just shy of 30,000." He says, "We'd probably offer you about 12 grand."
See, mine's only done 13.
I was like, "Fuck that, mate. That's just fucking."
Mine's only
And
done
yours-
13, so it's probably
so
about 15.
there was one for sale that had done 6,000 mile, and there was asking 17 grand for that, and that was a 1250 second hand 1250, and they wanted 17 grand for that. GSA, all panniered up, everything on it, sat nav, fucking all the bells and whistles, and they wanted 17 grand. And I was just like, mate, I said, you're taking the piss. You're buying these off people for fucking 14, 15 grand and sticking fucking 3 grand on them, which is
Well, they're sticking 3 grand, and I understand they've got overheads and stuff, but also they're giving people 2-year warranty with that.
So that's
You know,
it goes back
we had
to Exeter's fucking
Transalp, yeah.
that's what I'd have. That if now our test ride the Transalp, I fucking loved it. Absolutely fucking loved it.
Thing is, we had a bike in this week. It was all pannied up, and I'd struggled to get it into the MOT bay, and I went, "Oh, nice looking adventure bike." And I went around the front and I went, "Oh, bloody hell, it's a Kawasaki. It was a Versys 1000. Gorgeous.
I had mine for 7 years.
Yeah, gorgeous looking bike, and it's sailed the
50,000 miles on that.
Yeah, great little bike. The biggest problem with the new GS, do you know what? We saw the 1300 at the bike show, and when Peaky did his review, I don't like the look of it. And you've got all them electronics that are right under the front mudguard. What the hell do you stick all the? That's the worst place to put all your bloody electronics, straight under the front mudguard.
I mean,
I've sat on Andy's GS, and it's Andy's GS is a lovely, lovely bike to sit on. Would I buy it if I was touring? I had the money for a bike. Yeah, I'd go for the GS, but I'd go for the 1250. And the triple black is nice. There was one I was watching the other day. It was I think it's called the Trophy. Is that meant to be the top of the range? Is Trophy?
The trophy is just the colour. It's the blue and white. It's quite nice.
Yeah. The trophy's quite nice, but I like the look of the trip. There's a guy on YouTube. If you put go onto your YouTube and put BMW 1250 GSA Adventure or whatever, but put blacked out edition, and he's done all his bars in black.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Oh,
I had this discussion because I was over Darren's garage today, and he was putting some D4s on, and he was saying, asking me about what I was thinking about with a new bike. I said, well, look, there's 2 bikes. The only 2 bikes I'm looking at. I said, the 1300 GSA when it comes out, I want to see if it's any different. And the new KTM 1390 is coming out beginning of year. Already spoke to the lads at KTM. I'm on one of the first test rides for that. I said, but I'd still give it another year after next year. So I'm looking 2026 probably. I said, but if I decide to keep the one I've got, I'm taking it to the bike thing, and I'm going to throw 4 grand at it, and they're blacking everything out and doing all the lights. I said, if I decide to keep it, but it all depends on what's released next year.
Yeah. See, the thing is, at the moment, I have to lose, because I'm obviously self-employed at the garage. I have to lose a lot of money every year, otherwise I get hammered for tax. Hence the reason why
I pay too much.
Yeah. Chuck 10 grand into Harley, but obviously next year, 2025, I'm saving my 10.
You won't have any money once you've got that Harley.
I will.
You won't. You'll just be buying weird crap for it and tassels.
I probably will be, yeah. But I've got to save me 10 grand up, because I'm
I could just see him getting off that Harley, and he'll look like Mr. Belvedere off of American Pie: The Wedding, where he's got that fucking arse cut out.
The amount of bloody leather that I've been buying leather jackets, leather oversuits.
No.
Badges.
You can get pulled into an alley and raped. That's all that's going to happen.
I'm going to go for the handlebar moustache snatch and the flat cap and down.
It's going to be like fucking.
He's going to look like
boy.
he's going to look like fucking George Michael.
Let's go outside. Oh, Jesus Christ. It was just said, Fuelhead J's got Harley Davidson Fat Boy, Thunderbird Storm set. Oh, nice. Storms are nice. Takehead's got to pay for it. It was just put a fun to pay under 8K, exactly. Take it to Del Boy's garage, paint it in tough black. You Poms haven't mentioned the Triumph Tiger.
The new one looks well nice.
The Triumph Tiger's too tall for me and very top heavy. So yeah, I couldn't get on with that bike when I tried it.
Yeah, they am tall bikes, to be fair, Triumphs. I do like Triumphs.
And all the weights at the top, when you're moving that bike along, when you're moving it around manually, or whether you're just sitting on it and trying to get pillion and that on and off, I could just wants to tip over all the time.
Jem has just said, are you still happy with your rocket? I'll tell you, Phil was meant to be getting his rocket out today for a service, but we never got round to it, so we'll get round to that eventually. Timber said you become a regular at the Blue Oyster Club.
Pink punters for you.
Yeah, exactly. Itchy Punk's here. Evening, Itchy. Good to see you, buddy.
I'm going to rename Itchy Punk Keith.
Yeah.
Keith Flint of the Prodigy.
Keith Flint from the Prodigy. Yeah.
Itchy Punk is Keith. Now your new nickname is Keith.
What are you doing? Behave yourself, for God's sake. I've got the dog with me down here. He's throwing himself.
Like I say, the Triumph Tiger, the new one that they're bringing out looks really, really, really smart. But again, like Andy said, if you've only got like a 13-inch sided leg, you got fucking no chance at all getting on one of them fucking bikes.
And as you get older, you got to take. If you had a 30-inch leg when you're in your 30s, time you get to 50, your saggy nuts have dropped that much more. You're back down to a 28-inch fucking leg. What?
Mine ain't dropped that far, yeah.
You ain't 50 yet.
No, fucking hell. I've got another fucking 4 years left, yeah. Like I say, when you're riding it, I've read one of the lads that I ride with, Rich Conway. He had the Triumph 100. Mate, it was fucking amazing. Once you go in, they're fucking brilliant bikes. It's just stopping. You stop, mate, and your legs like fucking trying to find the fucking floor. Do you know what I mean?
Do you remember Never Ending
Story?
Story?
Good for me. It's no good. I dropped the one I've got in a fucking heartbeat. Just looking at it, let alone finding something I can't find the floor on.
Fucking hell.
And again, I have to consider having a heavy bike whilst getting a pillion on and off.
You done? Go on, back down there.
Mine tripped me over the fucking tonight. I put it on the side. I took it off the side stand, put it on the centre stand because I'm going out on it tomorrow. Left the side stand down, walked past, fucking fell over the fucking side stand. I'm normal height.
It's not green.
Normal. You're like a Sasquatch, 6'3". That ain't normal.
Yeah, you got different fucking weather conditions up there. You can fucking hell. You do it down here, bring you up there.
How's the dog doing, Rev? Yeah, he's good. He's
got to watch out for low flying aircraft at 6'3".
Back in a second. The neighbours have just texted me. They have me a bowl of Romanian soup. Oh.
What they come with the rest of the body?
I was going to say.
Back in a minute.
I was going to say, is the dog in the house?
Yeah, they've been down the old local water gardens and nick the swans and the ducks.
Yeah, he's going to get done tomorrow by the council, are you? But yeah, nah. I'm So what you got planned for next year then? What you got booked in? I know you got Ireland booked in, yeah. You're doing the Wild Atlantic Way.
We've left that one open because the Atlantic coast can be a git, for want of a better word, weather-wise. We're going to wait and see what the weather's doing around that time. If the weathers are good, yes, we're doing the southern part. So we're only doing half of it.
So what's that? Down to Cork? Or...
We're going to do the Ring of Kerry. We're doing it from south to north. So we're going to do Kerry, do the Ring of Kerry and all that. That's in June. What we got in August? Hoping to do either the Lake District or we're going to get back down to Cornwall, one of the two. In September, we've already booked and paid for Pecos in Spain. So
you're doing the Pecos, are you?
Pecos.
So
I'll be pre-booked for next year.
Yeah, I've been talking to the lads. So what I've got,
Have you done the PCOS yet?
No, not yet. I
It's
have.
a must.
I have, but we was on sports bikes, and we never said anything. That's genuine, mate. We come down the Pyrenees, through Spain, up the peak, up through the Picos, and then back. And we was right for 14 nights, mate. 9 of us on sports bikes, mate. We just licked through. We did not. The only time we stopped was to pull into an hotel. We got pissed, and then we got back on the bikes the next day.
Yeah, we've got 7 nights booked near Potes, so we've got 7 nights right in the Picos, and we're just going to use that as a base and head out from there.
Yeah. So I've got the 5th to the 11th. No, the 5th to the 10th of June booked because it's the 80th D-Day landing in Normandy. So I'm going to go there.
Yeah.
So I think me and the Armour lads are going to be going there. I'm looking now to book the hotels because the more they're selling out.
I tell you what, I booked 3 or 4 weeks ago now for the Picos, and there is only now 1 hotel with 2 rooms left.
It's madness.
They are booked up. They're booked up nearly a year in advance.
Yeah, and then I fancy doing. I know it's Switzerland and around there, but I fancy doing the French Alps. So this is what we're doing in June is that we're going to see if the weather's not on our side to do Ireland. For the time we've booked off, we are going to book a train and just head south and head down to the French Alps. But like I said, it's all. I really, really want to do Ireland. I've been so looking forward to it. Done a bit of research on it. But like I said, it's all weather dependent. I don't want to do it while it's peeing down with rain. I expect 1 or 2 days. But if we got lucky with Scotland when we've done that, so I'm hoping we get a good weather window within the 2 weeks I've got off to get over there. And you see that's one of the things I'm going to be asking Really Good TV on Wednesday about how is that north side of Ireland worthwhile doing or not? Because obviously the World Atlantic way, when you go down to Cork and you do the East Coast.
I've watched the whole thing, but I think you're going to need 2 weeks to do the whole thing.
Some people
I've watched lots of videos. I've watched lots of info on it. You're going to need 2 weeks to do the whole thing. A lot of people do it from north to south, but so do the coach tours. I've watched a few videos where they've said do it south to north because it's less traffic. Yeah. And from what I've watched, when I've watched it, I've only got a week, so I can't do it all. I can only do half. And from what I've watched, the southern half is the better half to do. So I'm going to kick off and do the southern half.
See when I watched, obviously like we all do, you look at somewhere to give and you start doing a bit of research, don't you? So what people are saying to me is once you hit the south, once you head down to Cork and you do the south, once you get back up towards like on the same level as Belfast, cut across.
Yeah, that's it. Because a lot of them cut straight across and back over and then drop back in.
And then they come back over.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. But like I said, it's all weather dependent.
Yeah. But apart from that,
the train heads out.
I booked the ABR festival again.
I don't do
that was wicked, mate. That was, I know you don't, but mate, it's just good.
I'm not saying it's great. The problem I've got is for me. Don't forget, everywhere I go, it's always me and the missus. So where the hell am I going to put a tent on my bike with the missus on the back?
Yeah,
and they just don't have a fucking minibar either. So bollocks to that.
Mate, to be fair, like I say, mate, I went out once. I did the trails once, and that was it. I never did them again. Once, that's all I did. The first day I got there, I did them, and that was it. I go out again. I got up. All the lads were like, hey, come on, let's. And I was like, I prefer to have a walk around and just fucking talk and speak to people and have a few beers in the afternoon and stuff like that. You just genuinely, I suppose that's the difference between. Some people were just gagging to get on the trails. They'd come back, have some dinner, have a rest, fucking an hour off, then they'd back on the trails again. And I was just like, I've done it. All up. I'm more social. I want to get out and speak to people. And that's when I met that Dave from Really Good TV. went over to him. I'd probably an hour with him, good chat to him, and then yeah, you know, went off, seen Bruce, was talking to Bruce for fucking a couple of hours because he was actually sat down, and I sat there and having some food, and he come and sat next to me, so me and him had a chat for an hour and a half, and then he went off to test ride some bikes, and then he did his talk in the afternoon. But yeah, for me, like I say, it was just a bit more
it's a social
social
thing, but it's like I said, camping's not really an option on the bike for me anyway.
No. Like you say, mate, it's difficult for you. With fucking 2 up, but
it's virtually impossible. And you know, I've done camping in Wales as a group, stuff like that, and we've done a Land Rover experience one, and we've done a bit of camping. But you know what? I just love my hotels now, especially when I'm touring. There's nothing worse than it's peeing down with rain. You think, oh, I've got to find a pitch, got to put my tent up. I'm just like, fuck me, man, dump my gear, have a shower. I'm in the fucking bar.
Yeah. I must admit, mate, you know,
whiskey.
The funny thing is, as well, I always take whiskey away with me when I go touring. It's sad, isn't it? You can't get decent scotch in some of these bastard places. You really can't.
But that was when I like when I did the Scottish Little Soldiers run, mate. I had my tent on all the way around there because I had all intentions and purposes to camp. But the mileage I was doing each day, by the time I was pulling up, for me to do the mileage, and if I was camping, I wouldn't have done it in 10 days. I wouldn't have done the whole of the UK in 10 days. I wouldn't have done it because I had to.
Something like what you've done, that Scottish Little Soldiers thing, you know, the tent's ideal because if you are stuck and you can't get anywhere, you can whip the tent up, bosh, job done. So when I go touring with the missus, that's our holiday. We don't just do this tour and then like spend another week in fucking Spain or a week in Turkey and stuff like that off the bike. You know, these are our holidays. So, you know, you'd spend that kind of money on hotels if you were flying somewhere. So we haven't got a problem with spending that kind of money when we go away.
Evening, Paul.
But like there are certain things, like you say, for the ABR festival, you've got these Little Soldiers. You know, it's handy to have it, do it. But.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I did have all intents and purposes to use it, but I would have to look at pulling over at 5 o'clock of an afternoon to get
to set up.
Just to set up, get some dinner, blah blah blah, and all your SG shit to sort shit out.
What's the plan when you do this 20 countries in 20 days? Is that to camp as well, or is it going to be hotel in it?
Hotel.
Yeah, you ain't got to lug all that gear either, have you?
Well, that's the other side. I took that much fucking stuff because I thought I was going to camp. So my bike was packed like a fucking pack horse. So yeah, I'll probably put my panniers on because I'd have my fuel containers at the back. But you know, I ain't gonna have a bag on the back. To be fair, I might not even take my fucking panniers. I might just put a bag on the back with some fucking clothes in and just fucking crack on. Genuinely,
I very rarely take my panniers off the bike anyway.
See, I'd have rolled with my panniers on.
I forget they're there, and like I'll be filtering the Mississippi going pannier, and I'm like, oh well, it's all right. There's another scratch on his car. I don't give a shit.
Dane's here. Evening, Dane. Good to see you, buddy.
Paul Keaton's here. Is he retired yet?
Yeah, Paul's retired. Paul's retired from the police force now. So yeah,
he's listening fucking earlier.
Yeah. Someone said to me, "Have you ever been not on a bus?" No, but I've been swung around by the tits a couple of times. Yeah. Oh, bless you.
But yeah, you know, it's when I do that 20 countries in 20 days. Again, like when I go on tour with the lads, if we're touring around, what I'll do is I'll book the first day and the last day. So, you know, the next 2 or 3 days we'll ride and get to like, because we're only touring, so we'll get to like 3 o'clock, stop, have a beer, have some fucking food or just a chat or whatever we're doing, and then book a hotel like an hour away, but have a look. So we're like, you know, you go on booking.com and have a look at the reviews. You know, there's got to be local bars and stuff like that and decent food.
Evening, Mike. New subscriber, Michael Carpangler. Well done. Evening, Paul. Evening, Mike. So I say evening, Paul, and evening, Mike. And Dane's here as well. So, yeah, great entertainment. You think my stuff's good? You ought to see this guy over here. He don't pull no bloody punches.
Mate, I tell you what made me laugh the other day. Well, the other week. when I watch back Dibber in the Winds fucking live when he shouted us out.
Oh yeah.
And he's just like proper fucking banter.
Yeah.
Proper banter. I was like, fucking hell.
We're just normal guys that just do a live stream on a Wednesday and a Friday. You know, we're just bikers, greasy fucking hands. Look at the state of my fucking hands.
Greasy hands.
Yeah, as soon as you finished like 3 days ago. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What's having time off over Christmas? I wouldn't know. I'm back to work Boxing Day.
No. I finished yesterday.
Well, what we do in the garage, we take
nuts having all that time off work.
We take turns at Christmas. So this year is my Christmas off. The only day that I am working is the Thursday between the Christmas breaks, between Christmas. Phil's on at the garage all year this year, but next year I am on 7 days. The only day that I get off is Christmas Day and Boxing Day, and then I'm back in the garage full time until New Year's Eve. So
me and the missus are both working anyway.
Yeah. I don't mind because obviously being self-employed, if I don't work, I don't earn. So everyone else is on PAYE.
It's just another day. I don't get it. It's a religious holiday. I'm not religious up.
So it's like I said when I put my Facebook up. What is Christmas? It's just three blokes travelling to give perfume to a woman that's had a surrogate pregnancy. That's all it is, isn't it? It's literally that. So yeah,
probably got straw up her arse, and all.
Fucking hell.
Rats eating the afterbirth while she's popping the chavvy out.
Back onto work at 26 in the evening. Yeah,
Third arm back now. So
I think I'm
that's me fucking done. That's me done. I'm going up to the Peak District tomorrow, meeting a lad, ex-army lad. He deals with PTSD and stuff like that. So I said we'd meet up and have a ride out in a brew and stuff like that. So we'll be up there. I think we're going to the Yonderman Cafe for breakfast. So we'll be there about 10:30. So if anybody's up that way and fucking wants to have a fucking meet up in the chat, and so yeah, but yeah, that's my fucking plan for tomorrow. And then Sunday, I think I might actually come down to the fucking SS, the Super Sausage, and come and get fucking gang raped for the fucking breakfast.
Just tell the woman behind the counter to put it on Rev's account.
I did. I said that to her. Trent, no one's got a fucking tab on here. I went, I love fucking call myself there. I was going to jab her in the neck. Boom!
You need to speak to Chris. Chris is the owner. His missus runs a cafe. He runs the little hut outside.
He runs the hut. She runs the Gestapo.
Yeah.
I'll probably be there. I don't know. I'll probably be there about fucking... Because there aren't going to be many there on a fucking Sunday. Is that because all the fucking fair weather riders have put the bikes away now? So I'll probably get that about half 10.
It's getting up above 6 degrees. You might even see a Harley rider there.
If I could get out this Sunday, I would. But unfortunately, the missus has said to me, "You've got to go shopping." I might see if I can get out for an hour or so.
We're shopping for what?
Oh, she wants her bloody Christmas present. So I've
Christmas presents is people got to get this out of their head. Go on Amazon, right? Don't open it when it arrives. Just put a fucking name tag on it. Who you're giving it to? They're pre-wrapped. Why are people mucking around?
Yeah, that's exactly what I've done. I've literally just wrapped her Amazon boxes in Christmas paper.
I wouldn't have even done that. I'd have put a label on it. Write a name on the box with a biro. You're not interested in what it comes in. You're interested in what's inside.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. We have been on.
We bought little Raffy a bike. We have. Well, I have. I bought him a bike. So his first bike. He's won his bike. Go on. We've been on what? An hour 40 minutes.
Let's see if we can do 2 hours.
We'll 2 hours. 2 hours, and then we'll fucking.
Let's do 2 hours. We've got 20 minutes.
Yeah, done 2 hours in fucking ages, have we?
She's still out
Speak
with
for yourself.
she's still out with the management from work anyway. So yeah, exactly. She's had Wednesday night out. She's had Thursday night out. She's had bloody Friday night out.
Put your fucking foot
What's his
down, Red.
name?
Put your foot down.
What's his name? Should be checking her messages, mate.
Yeah.
She's gone to management level, mate. So it don't bother.
Is that what they call it?
She brings the bread in, mate. I don't care.
Well, fair play to you. Fair play to you.
Yeah, she
What's
does
the-
her thing. I do mine. What's the new guy's name?
I think it's all about your missus.
If you haven't followed the channel below me, let me just go on to my jump into my YouTube, and for everybody that doesn't know, everybody knows who's down below. Right, there we go. And the GSA tractor. His badge is really nice. I've got his badge at work on my locker. I've got it on the bike. Right, let's post that up there.
I keep seeing it every time I watch Bandit Man UK's channel. I keep seeing it on their back boxes.
Here we go. GB Poacher said if Rev tried to put his foot down, she'd chop it off. Probably would, yeah. There we go. Don't get a super sausage. You're sat there very permanently stuck on it. Mine is.
Fucking. I was going to say, Izzy's mine, eh?
Yeah.
To be fair, I've got to say, he come and met me the other month. We went to the Raven Calf, and we're looking at doing. We're going to start doing that a little bit more in the new year, Raven.
We're going to have to take you out to the Silver Ball and the HCAF out towards Oxfordshire.
Yeah,
up through Burton on the water.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Go to Food and a Bev. That's what it's called. Hello.
I do think though we need to put a channel up. We need to put a channel for that now.
Yeah. Say hello to everybody. There we go. Oh,
You
just you
can
see my bloody Romanian soup sitting there. That's
you, you can edit it and.
Say hello to everybody. There we go. Never ending story.
Oh, so it is like the dog off a Never Ending Story, eh?
He does. He looks like the dragon off the Never Ending Story. What they call it, Drago or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello. You're quite happy now. He's like, oh, fucking hell, I smell soup. Piss off.
BMC. I don't know what happened there, mate. But it's literally. I've just had a notification to say that your video has just gone live, and I've just clicked on it, and it was 40 minutes ago. But yeah, it's a bit strange. It's just come up saying that it's gone live, and then I clicked on it, and it went live 40 minutes ago. So I don't know what the fucking score is there.
Weird.
But,
right, so Andy's channel has been posted for you. We've done Itchy Punk. I've done Dibbers earlier, so roll back on the stream. If you haven't seen Dibber in the Wind, I'll tell you what, some of the stuff that Dibber does. I'm obviously just getting into the Harley riders because obviously I've got my Rev Bomb logo.
Getting in Harley riders.
Yeah, I got my Rev Bomb logo across the top of me jacket, and I said to him, "I'm all right with that." He went, "Yeah, of course you are. It's not like a top rocker or anything." It's just, yeah. But Dibber is very clued up. If you're into MCs and biking and bike clubs and motorcycle clubs, Dibber is the man that you need to speak to. Some of his latest ones is like that one where what was it? One of the girls was dating a member of another club, and I'm like, oh Jesus Christ! You watch that video and you're thinking, oh Jesus. Oh God! Well, I think you was on the ride, weren't you, Andy? We did a ride to Super Sausage. One of our girls, oh God, what was her name? Amelia. She bought an LXS 125, and we're cracking on down to Super Sausage. I'm tail gunning. You lot all buggered off. Boo left me. I think you were chasing Boo down, and you got the Super Sausage miles. But I'm sitting halfway down the A5, and I'm tail gunning at 55 mile an hour. This girl on this LXS 125. Next thing I know is I've got 12 Harleys up behind me, and I'm thinking, oh great, here we go. Are they going to go back? And they all sat behind me, and then the leader come up next to me, and he went, you all right? And I went, tail gunning, new rider, and he went, you get the Super Sausage, mate, we'll take over. So I've disappeared off. This girl got surrounded by 12 Harley riders, and they took her to Super Sausage. She's got off the bike, and she's like this, she's shaking. And she went, I got surrounded by Harley Davidsons. I went, yeah, they were looking out for you, keeping an eye on you. And I went, oh. And the president of the club come up and he went, you're right, love. He said, we noticed you were a new rider. How you liking the bike? She went, yeah. He went, do you want a cup of coffee? Do you want a bacon roll? She went, oh, I haven't got the money to get it. He went, no, I'll get it. And they went off. And she went, who's that? I said, oh, it's the Wayward crew. It's the local like MC. And she went, oh, I said, they're lovely guys. She went, I thought they were Hell's Angels. I went, no, they're just a local MC. They're just like, they call themselves the Wayward crew. I said, but they're very good, but they do a lot of charity stuff in Milton Keynes. They work with the barrel bikers and all that. And she went, oh, they're really nice guys. I like their bikes. I went, you can't afford them. You couldn't even afford your LXS. But she was like, oh, they're really, really nice. Yeah. So
we are all horrible cunts. Only when we got to be.
I'm going to see how long it takes me to get arrested tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the drone when they're going to leave the monks in when they do this charity ride.
Oh, you're doing that thing tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, but we're only like 700 yards away from the police station. I'm going to get the drone to follow the convoy down past the police station and up and round. So that'd be quite interesting.
Spot on, Peaky, says Dibber. Yeah, absolutely spot on, mate. Yeah. Oh,
only when you got to be a fucking twat, you got to be a twat. Do you know what I mean? You ain't got to be.
I've got Zoe saying, "Eat your fucking soup. Eat your fucking." I will in a minute. I'm finishing off my live stream. I'm going to finish my soup and then I'll come out.
You need some crusty bread with that.
Oh, she's given me the crusty bread. I've got the crusty bread as well. I'll tell you what, my neighbours look after me. My Zoe looks after me.
I bet she does.
Oh yeah. she likes a man with a windbreak.
I'm keeping out of it.
Yeah, exactly. She said to me earlier, she went, because they're obviously watching you on TV. She went, I don't know what's happened to Peaky. And I went, why is that? She went, he's gone all funny. And I went, what do you mean? She went, he's appeared like that on the TV. He looks like a ghost.
Fucking hell.
It's their TV. I
was going to say that's because you don't pay. That's because you don't pay your fucking license fee. That is.
I've got the cuddle with Blousey as well, the little one. So she's like, Dave, cuddle. She only comes over at our house for one thing because we've got a chocolate cupboard in the kitchen. She opens it up and gets her chocolate bar out. We've called it the Blousey cupboard now because I don't get a chance to
melt in the kitchen.
What's that?
That's a bit odd. Your chocolate cupboard, does it not melt in the kitchen?
No, mate. It's right next to the fridge, so I've got loads in there. Let's go through some of this. That's YouTube for you. Be a nice guy and tune it. Be opposite. Yeah, the only way to be opposite really needs to be. Yeah. Just what is it? The Patrick. Oh, what's she bloody said now? Hang on. It's his face, big pasty brummy face.
Pasty? I got a fucking pasty face.
Oh, bless her. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. We've got 10 minutes to go, boy.
Yeah.
What are we doing for the weekend then?
So, like I say, I'm going up to the Peak District, just having a blast round there. I have dropped Alkamoto a message as me and him are doing.
Boo, you bastard! He said that's not crusty bread. He said crusty knickers.
Dip them in your soup.
Fucking hell. Soak everything up like a tampon.
Your gusset will expand, wouldn't it, eh?
Anyway,
walking around like he shit himself at the back, a big fucking thing hanging round.
Anyone for turkey this year?
Fucking hell.
Where's that turkey thing you sent me, Andy?
Fuck's sakes. It's like who sent that one with when he puts the change in his fucking arse end? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. I could put you off here.
Anyway, what's your plans for the weekend, Peaky?
I don't know. I forgot now. I've lost all train of thought now. I'm getting pissed tomorrow. Apart from that, I don't know. So watch out for the other fucking text messages because I'm going to be sending some abuse out tomorrow night.
Andy?
No, just that toy charity run tomorrow. Drop some toys off to Children's Hospital, but that's about it, really.
Andy, that's what I was going to ask you, mate. Have you looked at that? Because you've got the is it the Mini 4 you've got?
I got the 4 Pro, yeah.
So you can do that pin to pin drop, can you?
Yeah.
Have you tried that out yet or not?
I haven't tried the waypoint flying out. The weather's been crap, innit? But no, I haven't tried that yet. But
I just don't know whether you tried it yet.
It looks quite good because you can set a waypoint and it will fly to that waypoint. But when it's at that waypoint, you can tell it what you want it to do, i.e. take a picture, circle it, film it, and then change altitude and then go off to a different waypoint. I haven't played with that yet.
Yeah.
I'm still playing around with the follow me and stuff like that. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
The avoidance is fantastic. I'd have crashed that shit by now. I'd have hit the house, everything.
I mean, like I say, when I did I put nothing on YouTube on it yet, but when I did the follow me on mine, going forward was fucking brilliant. When it was flying backwards, it was so good. But I am looking now into. I'm seriously thinking about upgrading the Mini 3 Pro to the Mini 4. But
if you do, and you get it from Argos, I can get you 10% off.
Sound happy days.
You'd have to be down here to do it.
Well, I'll just fucking send you the money and you can fucking square that away from me. But at the minute, but like I say, I've been doing a bit of research, and when they was doing that point to point, I was just like, fuck, that's good, man. That is, mate, that'd be good because it can follow you, fly past you, and then turn around and look back at you whilst you're fucking going up the road.
It's like a point of interest on it as well. I mean, say for instance, you're doing something like Black Nabar or something like that. You could fly it a mile up the pass, spin the drone round, draw a box around yourself, and the camera's basically then a tripod in the air. It will follow you. It won't fly around. It will stay where it is, just the gimbal, and that will just follow you wherever you go. But the follow me, I mean, I've had it in front of me at 15 mile an hour, and it's quite happy flying backwards. Or on the side, it keeps up.
You see,
30 mile an hour, it will keep up.
I was going to say, I hit about 26 mile an hour, but I do have it in sports mode. But obviously, in sports mode, there's no avoidance anyway. Football. Do you know what I mean? So you need to be in sports mode. You need to be.
At least it's got 360 on the 4, where the Pro's it hasn't got side facing sensors. No. If you've got it on the side of you, it flies. It's going to fly straight into something. Yet this will avoid it.
Sounds nice, man. Like
it's a bit quieter as well.
You see,
it's a bit quieter than the 3, yeah, just a little bit.
I thought the 3 was quiet anyway, but fucking. That's all right.
It's definitely quieter than my 2.
But like I said, that's what I'm looking at the minute for changing now. But like tomorrow when we go to the Peak District tomorrow, so the lad said, "Oh, we're going to go on this reservoir, and then we're going to go up this hill, and there's a mast on the end you can see out." And I was like, "Right, I'm going to take my drone." So I'm fucking.
I just wish I had it when I done Scotland. I just wish I had it when I done Scotland, but it's going to be pretty cool in the Pecos, that's for sure.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's the other thing though.
Scotland this year though, or next year.
We need a weekend, just a long weekend. I think
long weekend up in Scotland. Go and see Zed, go see Agis, go and catch up. I ain't caught up with Lockwood in ages, so it'd be nice to actually catch up with Lockwood and Mark. Well,
that's what I was meant to be doing in June, wasn't it? Because we were meant to be doing Ireland and then coming from Ireland, going back over and then going up to Scotland to do his Sky Tour. But they've had to check because family problems or sorting stuff out. They've had to move it, and we've missed it by a week.
And then obviously shit's hit the fan this week in the garage. So I'll message you later about that, Peaks.
Yeah.
When I come off the stream, So Fuel Ed J is off. It's 5 to 10. Time to say the goodbyes. So Peaks, your final part.
If you can all stay safe, keep your family safe. If you can all do one thing, please. Andy, smile. Thank you.
Andy.
Yeah, just stay safe and send me money if you've got it. That's always helpful.
Don't forget, last day of the Motor Vloggers goes up tomorrow. So day 10 of the Motor Vloggers. Sunday is the quiz. If you haven't done the quiz, get ready for it. The opening line, you've just heard the opening line. Number one is really easy. That will give you this guy's lingo. So it's all the outros of every channel. 20 famous motor vloggers, and there is no Hello Kids in there. He can fuck right off.
Do you know the funny thing? Did you actually watch his last video?
Yeah,
which made me giggle.
Yeah.
Did you see it when he turned around and said, "If you see me out and about, I'm always happy to say hello, so come over and say hello." And I'm thinking, yeah, let's just eat his fucking breakfast.
Yeah, just don't go ordering a breakfast at Super Sausage and go, "Do you mind? I'm trying to eat my breakfast." Yeah, fuck off, you arrogant.
If you see me at Super Sausage, don't fucking interrupt me eating my fucking breakfast, right?
Yeah. Just because I'm out with Henry Cole and Henry Cole is off the TV and I'm with
Henry Cole's a lovely bloke. He's got time to stop and chat to you. I've spoke to Henry on a couple of occasions now, and he's a really nice.
Yeah, Henry's, but it was the attitude. He's out with Henry Cole, and it's like, fuck off, you twat. I've met Bruce from Teapot One, and Bruce is the nicest guy, and he's always got time for you. But I'm out with Bruce from Teapot One. Oh, Rev, hello. No, I'm chatting to Bruce from Teapot One. Fuck right off. Nah. The guy's up his own arse. I don't like him. Unfortunately, there are some motor vloggers that get my back right up. There are some motor vloggers that I gel very well with.
Hey. Set him off.
Yeah, I am. And you can always tell because when you come down the last time you lot were down fucking Super Sausage, we had Vincent there. We had Rhythmic, Red, Andy, and I said to Chris, I went, "Oh, sort out the bacon rolls and the cups of coffee for everybody, and I'll chuck it on my tab at the end of the day." And he went, "All right." We bought 8 bacon rolls, I think it was about 12 cups of coffee and teas and that. And I said to Chris, I went, "What do I owe you, Chris? That's going to be about 50 quid. He went, "Call it 20 quid, mate. Call it." I'm like, "All right, boom, bang it on the card. Thank you very much, Chris." Chris does look after me at Super Sausage. So, yeah, if you're ever down Super Sausage and you fancy a cup of coffee and I'm there, I will always.
If anyone wants any stickers, drop me an email or something, and I'll get something to post you.
Right, let's just have a quick look. Let's just go through the last of these. Jamie's Night All. I've had a Mini 2 drone, only flown it twice. Have a great weekend, DNA. Moshimoto, been a blast. Thank you. Lily, Merry Christmas. We will get you. Don't forget, Wednesday night live stream. This guy, massive live stream Wednesday night. Put it into your notifications. Click the.
I'm not famous enough.
Click the bell. GB Patriot, have a good night. BMC, night guys. Stream. Peaky, night all, thanks. Itchy Punk, enjoyed the stream. Catch you on the next one. GB Patriot, love Henry's video on the Sky Team Monkey Bike. Good video. Jamie, plan to come down there soon. And Boo Rider, night all safe. So I'm going to finish off my Romanian soup. I am going to see Zoe from next door. I'm going to stand in the garden, have a cigarette with her, give her a bowl back after I've washed it up. I am back in the garage tomorrow. I may be at Super Sausage Sunday. Depends if the missus allows me out. I very much doubt it. But don't forget, watch out. New channel starting next year. Peaky and Rev go for food and a bev. I may start up a brand new YouTube channel for that and just launch stuff over.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, we need to.
Just do a joint channel, me and you. Both of us got the admin to it, and we'll just bash up all the bike cafes. But thank you very much.
Super Sausage on there.
No, we've done Super Sausage now. We're going to do some more further out. But thank you very much, guys. Whatever you're doing this weekend, have yourself a good one. From my mucker over here, the Peaky Biker, from the man himself down here with the GSA 12.
Can I just say Merry Christmas, because obviously next week I'm at my niece's wedding, so I am going to be here next week. So everybody,
consider it, innit? Tell her to put the wedding on hold. How dare she?
I could come on the live, but you probably wouldn't understand me.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been a great one. I'm back in the garage tomorrow.
I don't understand you anyway.
I'm back on my bobber tomorrow, so see if I can get that fucking bobber running before the weekend's out. But it's all good fun. Thank you very much. I'll message you about the garage peaks. Let you know in a second. Yeah. But thank you very much. It's been a stressful week, mate, and I'll tell you why in a while. But thank you everybody for coming in. As always, watch out for the quiz tomorrow night. Until the next time, we'll see you Wednesday for the midweek mumble. We'll see you Friday night for the live stream. Enjoy. Be well, ride safe, and from Peaky, Andy, and myself, RB, it's a big goodbye from me. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the
Ta-ra.
weekend. See you soon.